would have came up as a black Applebee's worker terrorizes
Angry black man
Hey,
loses it.
and you
terrorizes
know,
Loses it.
Applebee's customers.
I'm about to say, you know, that's the first. It has to be one of those first two words. One of those words comes first every single time, either black or angry black.
Hmm.
Black and angry, angry
Then
black,
then like a
black
couple
man who
words
is
later,
angry, right?
they gonna sprinkle terrorize,
Right.
um aggressive, all types of
Look,
stuff.
first thing you're gonna see is a disgruntled customer. Oh, I, oh my God, it was
Mm.
just, I
He
was just
just
trying to eat
snapped
my.
so suddenly.
Right.
She's so happy to get a panic attack,
Yeah.
all types of stuff.
That's the thing is that it was such like a subtle and quite like I said the thing though if to blow it up into that point I don't think would have went very well from on my side of things. And I think that also goes and speaks once again the difference in self-control between the classes, really. Not only just the
Yeah.
classes, but just different environments of work as well. You know,
Mhm.
like you
Yeah.
just but either or, really.
No, I mean, cause
The level
that's
of self-control you need is it completely varies. It completely varies.
You know what's funny about that?
Mm.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because just think of like your average person who just works like a regular job, right? And then you look at your celebrities or influencers,
Hmm.
and then let's say they, you know, what I'm saying whoever that celebrity is, whatever they get locked up for something, or just something that they shouldn't have been doing. Your average person who like just works and they look at them, they like, bro, you making all this money. You can't like control yourself to not like do your old or be on your old ways and stuff like that.
Hmm.
That's what your average person is gonna say. See, like if a rapper or something got locked up, it's like, bro, you making all that money. Like, why are you still doing that?
Kodak
Yeah, that's it's like a prime example.
called a case on the same shit like multiple times. Like
Man.
that in itself is it's like crazy just to think about multiple
yo.
cases on the same shit.
You know, it is funny too because y'all know the situation with Kyrie Irving and the whole like the vaccine situation, the mandate
Hmm.
that they have in New York. You know what he said?
Right.
It was like he could be eligible to play home games if he pays some small fees. Quote, I said small. First offense, warning. Okay, that's cool. Even I could take a warning.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Second offense, $1,000. Oh, shit, there goes rent. Third offense. third third offense. $2,000. Guess I gotta get another job. Fourth offense, $5,000. And every single offense after that, another $5,000 every single time. These are small fines. I'm thinking small like $50, 100. You know what I mean? Even though I'm still like, because you know what I'm saying. I'm not making a grand total of 100,000 or more a year or whatever.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm
Right.
like, dang, I had this at $100 for this, whatever.
What are these
But
fines for?
for him simply to play home games in Brooklyn,
Bro, I'm starting to really lean with y'all, man, or at least just with some of these theorists when it comes to this pandemic thing, man. Because for that to
yo,
be your punishment, kind of like
like
overarchingly screams sickness is not even in your plan, is not even in your list of concerns when it comes
it's
to these
it's not
mandates you're trying to force.
not at
Nigga
all.
said just pay $1,000 and you straight.
Yeah, we good.
Huh? What?
Give me
What
a
happened
band.
to what happened to
Give me a
everybody's
band.
dying? All the
I'm
case
about
We
to,
what?
straight.
yeah. If they only cared about if they only cared about, okay, it's just one person, it's only one guy,
Right.
then they would have been said that it wouldn't be a mandate. Mandate means that this is what you have to do. Everybody
Hmm.
that lives in this city, or I'm sorry, this state, you have to do this. If that was
Not
the case, it would have been
Yeah.
mandate for everybody else, excluding Kyrie Irving because he's a basketball player. He's gonna bring us a championship, and possibly the city of Brooklyn might triumph.
bro, disregard even that. This is enforced for everybody who can't afford these fines.
Yeah.
That mean you're not in that tax bracket.
Let's just kick it like that.
Yeah, no.
Let's just kick
You know
it
what?
like that.
Nah, I'm glad you actually said that because I don't believe he the only one that got this before. I'm positive there's somebody rolling around in a Mercedes right now. I'm unvexed. I'm unvexed.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bro,
I'm unvexed.
probably way more money than him too.
Right. Yeah.
That's the crazy thing, and
Yeah, he probably own the arena.
that in itself speaks to self control. Period. Like you was just saying, when people with not a lot look at people with a lot in regards to money and say,
Yeah.
bro, why are you still like? Why are these cats still ODing? Why are
Yeah.
you still getting locked up for drug and gun charges? Like, why why are you even getting caught? And rest in peace to those that did. Why are you even getting caught in certain
Right.
areas?
Yeah.
And you've got this kind of money.
Right.
And like you just said, so a lot of people tend to forget and not take into consideration money's not really going to change you, bro. Money's only an amplifier. Your mindset and how you move and how you think is only going to get stronger with
That's
money,
true.
whether it's bad or good. It's only going to get stronger because money's going to give you more access to things. And not only is money going to give you more access, it's going to take away your need. Emphasis on need for self-control, because like you just said,
Yeah.
Javen, $1,000 is rent. That means $500. Shit, that's gonna take, you know what I'm saying, $500 to be saved for rent's gonna take at least 2 weeks to save that for rent. So then if you
Yeah.
go to a hotel and let's just say, you know what I'm saying, hey, I'm trying to kick back with my people, you know what I'm saying, smokers, we need a big room, but all the big rooms are non-smoking. Well, can't do it here, or if we get caught, which obviously you will, trying to smoke in a non-smoking room, there's like a $500 fine.
Yeah.
Well, like you
Fuck
just
it.
said, if
Gonna
you're
say.
Kodak, if you're a rapper, what's a 500? If you're Kyrie, what's a $500 fine in a
Right.
That don't mean
non-smoking room?
nothing.
So essentially, that law and that like enforced thing that they're trying to doesn't apply to you.
Mm-mm.
You know,
You don't care about that.
I never even really thought about that actually too, like how you just said that, because probably like growing up, and a lot of people probably think this too. You just think like, oh man, you're a celebrity. You just get things. Like people just, you know what I'm saying? People just do things for you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here thinking the whole time, like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they going to hotels and they smoking. They don't care. It's you know what I'm saying? It's rappers. But then I'm saying, thinking after having this, I'm like, oh, I get it now. I get it. No, they are getting these fines. That's
Yeah.
just pocket change. They probably threw
It's
it at them
whatever.
before they
No,
walked in.
literally, they
Yeah, they
probably
was.
left that fine for like that amount as a tip for the maid type shit. Like
Yeah,
it's literally like
Yeah.
it's whatever.
telling
Like
you
it's not
what.
that's part like you just said, Jay, but just not publicized. The fact that so and so
Yeah.
got charged for smoking in a non-smoker room. Hell, you know what the
Mm-hmm.
funny thing is too? They won't even do the charge. A lot of places, like you said, you are a celebrity. They just know what it is.
Yeah.
I doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have smoking rooms for that kind of a city. Like those kinds of rooms, they're not non-smoking or smoking. It's just
You
do
know,
what you do in it. We're not going to find you regardless because of who you are and how much you're paying for the room.
and you
Yeah.
know what's interesting just about like what you said, as far as like when they look at those artists and celebrities, they're like, we already know who you are and stuff like that. They probably honestly just presented to them like, do you want to go ahead and pay this like no smoking fee rather than just like how they
Yeah,
would do for a regular person and say like, oh well, we added this because y'all were smoking. No, they probably just go straight to them and say, would you like to add onto your room the
yeah,
smoking charge?
very,
I'm
Because like
sorry.
very,
we
very
already
Yeah.
know
likely,
what you're gonna do.
Because
very,
look,
very
this
likely.
this is I'm telling you the difference. This is the dialogue. Two different dialogues. I walk in to Hilton. I walk in. Hey, can I get a room? Just want to go upstairs, just, lay my head down for the night. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, sure, yeah, whatever. Here's the keys. Toss it to me. All right. Kodak walks in behind me. Oh, Kodak, my man.
Bruh.
Smoking big Tuga tonight? Yes, sir. Throw you the keys. Don't even worry about the fee. He was like, hey, you though. I better not see. I did that. You know what I mean? Like, we taking it on already. We taking it on. But
Clout
that's
is the
that.
ultimate equalizer, man.
Right.
Clout
That
is the
goes in.
ultimate
Yeah.
equalizer.
That's that temptation. Temptation plays a lot into self control, and not even always just physical or nothing like that. A lot of temptation, and they said 3 to 4. They say on average, people spend about 3 to 4 hours a day resisting, like temptation due to self control, like because they're trying to be able to contain themselves. You know what I'm saying? And people have a lot of crazy vices out there. Just imagine that if you were able to look and see every single time, every single minute, second, whatever, that somebody is sitting there trying to contain themselves, trying to have that self-control to be like, okay, gosh, please, I gotta put the Twinkies down. Okay, I can't do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's affecting my health. Like I have to do it. Like, and that's tough because it really plays a hard factor. Like trying to do that.
That really makes me wonder about like, and this just opens up a question that's super deep, honestly. But it really makes me wonder about humans, period. Like the human body, like how the brain works. And I say that because, like you just said about the Twinkies thing, your brain gets a chemical release that's a very positive one when it eats something like that. So your
Yeah,
body
dopamine.
your body is screaming more, more, more. But that thing is literally killing you. That's the craziest part. That's really like
Yeah.
the craziest part to me is the fact that like your body is literally telling you like, please continue what's killing me. I need it.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Yeah, that's so crazy. Yeah, cause I had that, that happened to me. Not even just in like just out and about, but in the workplace specifically too. Everybody got that one person at work that get on your nerves. He the first one, he or she the first one in the meeting room. You know what I mean? Making sure everybody signed their name on the sign-in sheet. Like, hey. Sign the sheet. You know what I'm saying? Sign the sheet. Don't say you're gonna mess up the count. One of those people locks the door behind everybody. He stands at the door just making sure nobody else is coming in. Somebody comes straggling in late. He's looking through the glass. You know one of those with the glass. He's looking through. Nope. You're not getting in. You late. Boss man said no. You want to catch this in the email. Like, and it's tough because I had a situation where I really wanted to smack fire out of some of my associates, man, people I worked with, because that's a tough situation to have to sit there and like be professional, but then at the same time, like you got to be professional in a sense where you don't just let somebody push you around, but so let somebody just, say anything to you. That just ain't going, because me personally, I'm not the type of person, I'm not going to come to work every single day and let you talk to me a certain way just because I had to be professional. At the end of the day, I'm going to let you know something like, yo, don't talk to me like that, or don't say that around me, or stop doing this. Like, just blow your nose, like sneeze into your arm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop doing that. Like, I don't know what y'all.
That's when I gotta kind of like put myself in that mindset of like, I feel like I dislike not having money, what I'm saying, more than like my dislike for somebody at the workplace or something.
Yeah,
I
I'm
understand that.
I'm not gonna let this like ignorance or whatever, or like arrogance or just whatever's bothering me from an individual, what I'm saying, like get in the way of my money and stuff like that. Because like you said, there definitely is some folks like that. It's definitely them folks like that. And they just constantly, every day, it's like the person who mentally they tell themselves they like a supervisor or something. They ain't got no title though. You know what I'm saying? They try to help the boss with everything, but like they're not management.
Assistant to the regional manager.
Yeah.
The white fruit.
Real life, the white
Like the
troops out
white,
here,
yeah.
bro.
Real life, the white
Yeah.
fruit.
Real life,
The white man. Like just out here, just like, why you so dedicated, bro? Chill, bro. Like, damn.
I like to speak on what you brought up as well, Javen, the co-worker thing. Very brief story in that regard, and I'll speak on this. Bro, please, you and your co-workers, I think you said it in a previous podcast, Juan. There's a lot of times, especially working a 9 to 5, you're going to be with your co-workers more time than you're going to be with your family, depending on your hours.
Yeah.
And
It's true.
therefore, you should probably make it a very pleasant workplace because you don't know who you're working with. Now, once again, this comes down to a sense of personally, it didn't really take much self-control, but I'm thinking about it from a perspective of like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Is
Like for what reason, bro?
I was working at a place some odd years ago. I'm approaching a female coworker I've never approached or spoken to before. We have a lot of we have a lot of associates there. So I approach her, and she's working, looking this way. I come up on the side of her. You know, she's like going through a shelf or something, and I'm like, and I begin to speak. I introduce myself, and then I say something out there. This is some odd years ago, so I don't remember exactly what I said, but I introduced myself. Yo, my name's Q. Da da da. She's still going through the shelf. She's going through the shelf to the point where it's almost like she didn't even consider me as like a possible threat, almost like I was a ghost. Like, you know, she didn't even like look like, oh, somebody's next to me. I don't know who this is. What do they want? She just kept like I wasn't even speaking. And, you know, I speak pretty low. So I'm thinking, okay, excuse me, my name is, and before I could even finish my sentence, she's still doing this. I heard you.
Oh. Okay.
I said, oh, it's like that, huh?
What did you hear?
Oh, that's wild.
Bro, now, for me personally, I just walk off. I was like,
that's
damn,
wild.
It's like that. Okay. But I just want you to be aware in regards of self-control. If I was a different kind of person, bro, what? To just flat out ignore somebody and act like they're not even a person, like they're not even there speaking to you? Who are you to say how somebody reacts to something like that? I'm not saying you should have, you know what I'm saying, got to be kind and give me the time of day, but to act like I'm not even a person or a thing there? Damn.
Because even that literally comes down to like the whole self-control thing. It comes down to whether you give a fuck or you don't. Because if you somebody that really at the end of the day, like I don't care. Like, bro, those are people that say
vindictive, Javen, a vindictive person.
Vindictive.
You're gonna diss me like that? Watch how I diss you. Watch this, and then they start. Then they violate, and it's not. No,
and they don't stop either, bro. They keep going.
Yeah,
they keep going.
People when they face
hurt,
a lot of people don't take rejection very well, bro. They will violate once
they feel like they got the slightest, like somebody disrespected them just the slightest,
just a little bit, a little name, just a little bit of dirt on their name. It's up. It's up. Man, woman, anything in between. It's up. If you disrespect one of these types of people, and I'm not that kind of a person, but why would you treat somebody who you don't know like that? When you have no idea what kind of self-control the person you just treated like that has.
Yeah. You could always weed those people out, like back in the day when we had the pack sessions, Joe. You could always weed that person who had no self-control. You could always weed them out. That's the first, because it's universal. It's universal. You already know what I'm about to say. Well, you probably know too. It's universal. Like everybody laughing. First thing you out of nowhere, all you hear is shoot it. Shoot it, shoot it.
Somebody you hear somebody, either they go to violence or the jokes stop being funny. It's like, and those is last year's shoes and the whole that's why you have a single mother. Like, and then it's over because they say stuff like that expecting you to try and fight.
It's true,
right?
You said, you weed them out easy.
You be like last year, just like how your parents got divorced last year. I remember that. Yeah, like
don't even fight no more, bro. Oh shit! All right, bet. Stay right there.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Nigga hit you with a alright, I'll be right back, bruh. Don't stay right there.
Yeah,
he said, say that again when I come right back. He say that again when I come back.
One more time. I remember I'll be right back.
So many pack sessions, so many, and it just ended like I'm on one, you know what I'm saying, famously when was this one guy was talking about the other guy's girl. At the end of the day, he had said to everybody, he had said a joke, and the joke was so funny, like, but it was so true, He had said that that the girl had looked like Jay Leno because of the chin. because of the chin. Hey yo, when that happened, yo, I was like, oh yeah, it's over. I was like, it's not jokes no more, yo. This is person.
Oh no.
Nah, that's hella personal, bro.
I was like, yo, no, that's specific, yo. He had that shit in the holster, yo. Like he was ready, waiting to fire that one,
Nigga
man.
said Jay Leno.
You know what's funny? Like it's always like one of those one like people or that one person. Like if they getting talked about bad, like folks just going in on them bad. But then it's like one other person who like it's like, why you laughing? They always hit them with hey, yo, what you laughing at, bro?
I know you not laughing.
I know you ain't laughing. Like like it's always that one
Oh,
person.
I know you're not joining
like,
in.
that one person, he go out bad. I'm talking about every single day.
Yo,
but y'all skip him for one day. And then they, you know what I'm saying? Y'all start talking about somebody else, and then they start laughing. Nigga, what you laughing
no, it's
at?
right back to you. It's right back to you.
What you laughing
I can't lie, yo. I can't lie. I'm definitely known to be that person, yo. The who you laughing at?
Yeah.
What you laughing for, yo?
I know you're not joining.
Yeah, shit. I look at you. I be like, oh my mama, I know you ain't laughing at me.
Yo, especially when it would be like over the video games, you'll be over like 2K or something like that. You get, you know, say you might get dropped or something like that. You be like, oh yeah, yo, I know you. Is that you laughing? I know that ain't you over there laughing. Yeah, because you just got dropped last week, right? Remember that? Yeah, your knees hit the floor, like
just losing those games. You lose to somebody, and then somebody say something. Oh, but I just blew you up by 20
and the crazy part
the other day.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I do that to Andre all the time, man.
They always got the clip. No matter what.
Oh yeah,
so they always gonna.
You gotta have receipts. You gotta have the receipts. Gotta have the receipts. Because they're gonna act like they don't know what you're talking about.
Ain't this you?
Gotta have the receipts, yeah.
Bro, you just gotta build up enough for some receipts,
ain't that
man.
Your username?
In 4K, right? In 4K, that's you.
I'm saying man. you just need a few. You need enough receipts so that way you can step out the game. Just so that way they know the deal. Man. You know what I'm saying? That way your reputation precedes you at that point. But speaking on that self-control thing, like you were talking about people joining in on the laughter kind of a thing. Self-control, I want to end it off with this last story here because this is the kind of thing. Self-control, man. This is a story of self-control on one end not being there, and then, well, really not on both ends, honestly. One guy went out sad, though. So, I'm at the gas station.
Yeah.
And so I go in, and there's a big, I get out the car at the gas pump, go to the inside. There's a big rig truck at a gas pump, like a few down from me. So I go in, and I'm paying the guy at the cash register. I get some stuff from inside, and then I put in some money on the tank. And I hear like, no, outside of the gas station. So me and everybody in line is like, what is that? What's going on?
Right. Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, so we're all just looking. So then I go ahead and get my car back. I walk outside. And there's a lot of people pumping their gas, and everybody who's pumping gas is looking at the big rig. There is a dude banging on the passenger side window of the big rig. And it is a woman in the passenger sitting straight, looking terrified, just sitting straight. And there is a big rig driver on the other side. He's yelling out the driver's side window. Yo, get the hell out of here, man. She don't want you no more, yo. She chose, man. She chose.
Oh, man.
And the dude on the outside of the passenger window's banging. And he's like, you really gonna go with him, Jessica? You serious?
No.
After all we done been through, you really gonna go with him, Jessica? You serious? He ain't making half of what I'm making in this dusty ass rig. And he kicked the big tire, bro, and his foot bounced back. It looked like his knee buckled a little bit.
I know it hurt.
His knee buckled a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody, like you doing Michael Jackson.